Somewhere, beyond the usual maps, a lighthouse hums on a cliff. It doesn't force ships to sea. It just keeps shining, rhythm steady, whether anyone looks or not. People who live near it sometimes forget it's there, until a fog rolls in. Then suddenly, that hum through the mist feels like home. You could think of the lighthouse as awareness, the part of you that never really sleeps, and the fog, the mind's over-labelling, all the tight categories. This is spiritual, that's mundane. This gift is real, that one's imagination. Funny thing about fog, it isn't the absence of light. It's light scattered in too many directions. So when the keeper decides, let me clean the lens, he doesn't add more brightness, he wipes away the smudge. That's what intuitive practice really is, wiping the glass. Every act of ordinary presence, breathing before applying, listening before speaking, polishes the mirror a little cleaner. Sometimes the keeper forgets to maintain the lamp. When that happens, the shoreline grows restless. Boats bump, tempers flare. Not punishment, just feedback. The world reflects the clarity of its watcher. You already know this. Skip enough small disciplines and chaos becomes the teacher that forces stillness back into you. If you zoom out, chunk up to the big picture, you might see thousands of such lighthouses ringing the planet. Each one of them tuned to a slightly different frequency, yet all part of the same coast. Their combined rhythm keeps the ocean navigable. That's the larger purpose of any so-called gift. Collective navigation. A channel, an artist, a coder, a healer, different bulbs, same grid. Now, imagine the keeper receives an odd letter. What happens if you stop shining? He smiles, shrugs and answers. The sea doesn't disappear. It just gets rougher until someone remembers to relight. That's karma described simply. Cause and feedback, not cosmic bookkeeping. When you withhold what wants to flow through you, creativity, intuition, truth, you create turbulence, not as punishment, but as pressure to reopen the circuit. The moment you do, the water calms again. Notice one way you already act like the lighthouse. Maybe when you give honest feedback, or when you pause before reacting. Imagine turning that quality up one notch, just enough to feel it. Observe. What shifts in how people respond? That observation installs nothing. It simply reveals what was operating beneath notice. From a systems or scientific view, the nervous system entrains to rhythm. Steady breathing reduces neural noise. Clear attention increases signal coherence. That's all frequency upgrade really means. Less interference, more signal. In physics, coherence means waves moving together. In life, it feels like alignment. And the side effect of ignoring it, more static, missed cues, repeated lessons. The universe doesn't punish, it repeats until the pattern's learned. Some say intuition is mysterious, but maybe it's just data processed at a bandwidth too wide for words. Practice listening without naming. you'll find messages embedded everywhere, like code in the margins of a page, just waiting for the right reader. So what's the big picture implication? When you polish your own lens, the coastline brightens for everyone else. The healing code, it's not a secret symbol. It's the behaviour of coherence shared. Gift activates through use, not possession. And when people ask, how did you learn to channel like that? You might just laugh and answer, by cleaning windows. Because in truth, every soul is both the lighthouse and the fog, learning how to let its light travel straighter through itself. Every intuitive flash, it's a data point in the larger network of awareness. Practicing presence is the engineering that stabilizes the signal. Avoiding the practice simply increases feedback until you remember to align again.